amazingly in my life. And I remember a couple of years ago, I had a friend ask me, "Tokwe, how did you do it?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, what did I do?" You know, and I was like, I didn't even think too much of it at the time. And fast forward to about 2-3 years after, I realized that God started putting me in certain conversations, and I kept circling back to in the beginning, what happened in the beginning with my life. So I'd had a traumatic childhood, and a lot of it was internalized. A lot of people didn't know about it. So I became really quiet as a result of that. And when the journey started, I remember God was like, literally trying to make me understand, like, this is not who you are. You've had it all wrong, really. And then I started having conversations with people back to back, and then it just kept going back to Genesis 1. It kept going back to Genesis 1. And I was like, what exactly is it about Genesis 1, you know? And I think sometime last year, I had a leading to start journaling about my journey. And really, I was just really full of gratitude that day about what God has done in my life. And I was just thanking God about it while writing. And then that then served as introduction for the book, to be honest. And then come January this year, we're worshiping in church, and while we're worshiping, I heard the word "in the beginning," and I just knew it was a confirmation. And to really confirm what I had heard, I spoke to my loved ones about it. I mentioned it to my husband, and then I spoke to my sister about it, and then she just started laughing. And I'm like, "Why are you laughing?" She said, "Hold on, let me send you something." And she's getting married this year, and apparently the theme for the wedding is "in the beginning," right? And I was like, okay. And I went to my spiritual mentor. I spoke with Pastor Sarah about it, and then while we're talking, there were like series of confirmation as well while we're speaking, and I just knew that it was something I had to do. And then I remember Pastor Sarah saying, "So when are you starting?" And I was like, okay, we've already started. So that was the inspiration for the book.
Please, a round of applause.